More worth it than the fat burner, the protein powder, more worth it than everything. I am telling you, it is the most underrated thing in your regimen right now. Coach Greg, and today it's all about sleep, getting a good night's sleep, and I'm going to be going over in detail the 5 main ingredients of my new sleep aid. This one right here. So I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and what I do is I take 2 capsules before bed. There's 90 capsules in the bottle, and so for me, that's 45 servings. Smaller individuals, maybe they only need 1, and if you're 300 pounds or you have serious sleeping issues, maybe you need 3. So if interested, obviously you can go to my website, click the link in description, and purchase it for yourself. And just consider how important sleep actually is. Even if you're getting a good night's sleep, why not maximize it? Maybe you can bench 405 pounds without creatine, but if you take creatine, you can bench even more. So even if you do sleep good, a sleep aid may in fact be beneficial for you. By allowing yourself to relax, fall asleep quicker, stay asleep, and overall more restful sleep, it's not only going to improve hormonal function, testosterone production, IGF-1 levels, growth hormone, it allows you to recover from your training. Also, improve body fat percentage. If you're sleeping, you can't be eating. So GABA is dosed at 200 milligrams, and GABA is a chemical messenger produced naturally in the brain. So what it is, it's an inhibitory neurotransmitter. It decreases activity of neural cells in the brain. So the benefits of supplementing with GABA is it increases GABA, which puts the brakes on your brain, slows it down, allows you to relax and focus on what you're trying to do. So rather than your mind racing, thinking about things you can't let it go, stresses of daily life, you can finally slow it down. When your GABA's lower, you start overthinking things. You get anxious, you get stressed and worried, and you just can't fall asleep. So adding GABA, it's going to help with that. You're going to be able to relax and finally get the sleep that you need. And you're thinking, well, why does the body have GABA in the first place? Why can't the body just figure this out? Well, it's kind of an evolutionary response. Think back in the day. You're being chased by a bear, tiger, or a soldier's chasing you. Do you really want to relax calmly and fall asleep and not overthink things? Or do you want to stay up, panic, thinking, how the heck am I going to survive? It is relax and fall asleep, tiger come and eat you, or the soldier come and take you out. Not good. But today, you're in your bed, relaxed. You're not worried about the tiger, the soldier. Well, maybe you are, hopefully not. Hopefully you're not in somewhere where that's happening. But in today's day, you're laying in your bed, relaxing, hopefully, and you shouldn't be worried about a tiger or soldier coming after you. But yet, you have stress in your daily life, your job, your work, boyfriend, girlfriend, circle friend. They cheated on me, am I getting fired? And so you're stressed and you can't relax and you can't sleep. Insomnia. 30% of the adult population suffering from insomnia. Not getting the quality sleep that they need. 30% of billions of people. Think of it, hundreds of millions of people have this problem. And so if a supplement, GABA, can help you, well, why wouldn't you include it in a supplement regime? You're taking creatine, protein powder, pre-workout, fat burners. Why not consider a sleep aid? Next ingredient, Alphinine.
Theanine.
Dosed at 200 milligrams. Studies show 100 to 400 milligrams is somewhere where you want to aid with sleep. It increases serotonin and dopamine, and this has been shown to help people to stay calm, decrease anxiety. It allows people to more easily fall asleep. It could in fact be used in conjunction with caffeine to help with mental alertness, focus, concentration, help you study for exams, and so on. But of course, you're not going to take it with caffeine at night because caffeine going to boost your energy, make it more difficult to fall asleep. So if your brain races at night, it can help to focus you. Focus you on the task at hand. And if the task at hand is to fall asleep, help you to fall asleep. If the task at hand is to study and cram for an exam, well, it can help you to do that. And not surprised to see that Derek Plates for Dates has this ingredient in Gorilla Mind Smooth. It's not a sleeping pill, it's to help cognitive function. And there's 100 milligrams in one serving, 3 capsules in Derek's formulation. So if you were to take Derek's Gorilla Mind Smooth, combine that with coffee, which has caffeine, it may in fact help you to study harder, to work better, focus more, have more mental clarity. So it's a great ingredient to have not only in something to help you fall asleep, but to help you mentally focus as well. It's such a great ingredient that I've included in the G-Shred Fat Burner that will be available months from now. Not ready yet, gotta make sure it's perfect, but it's a paramount ingredient in the formula. I really believe strongly in Alphinine, and it's going to help you to focus on whatever you need to do, whether that's to fall asleep or study for an exam. And next up, ashwagandha. And no, don't confuse it with ayahuasca. It's not a hallucinatory drug that's going to make you go on a trip, throw up that you've seen in those other countries. I know a lot of people confuse it. You get the names mixed up. It's ayahuasca, not ashwagandha, that causes you to have psychedelic experience. There are 300 milligrams of organic ashwagandha powder in 2 capsules. It's going to help decrease anxiety, let you relax, allow you to sleep more easily, take less time to fall asleep. Decrease onset of sleep. So you fall asleep faster. You don't toss and turn for 30 minutes staring at the ceiling, counting sheep. You go to bed and you actually sleep. This supplement can make you drowsy, make you sleepier. So don't go take this and then go for a drive. Go to bed. And one of the benefits of this, it doesn't cause for a hungover feeling in the morning. Oftentimes when you take prescription sleeping pills, as I've done and have taken in the past, you wake up groggy. Yeah, it gets you to sleep, but when it's time to wake up, you still want to sleep. You're like, oh, I can't get going. I can't function. Not so with ashwagandha. Next up, 200 milligrams of 5-HTP, and studies generally suggest to take anywhere from 50 to 300 milligrams. 5-HTP produces serotonin, which can in fact improve mood in certain individuals. Also, it can be converted to melatonin. Melatonin! Everyone knows melatonin is beneficial for sleep. Naturally produced in the body. As it gets dark outside, it's getting later in the night, your body increases melatonin. Says, it's time to go to bed, time to go to sleep. And in the morning, when sun comes up, you get less melatonin, time to wake up. So supplementing with melatonin is going to, in fact, improve your ability to fall asleep. Improves jet lag. Traveling across the world, different time zone. Your body's not used to it. What's going on? Take melatonin, says, I recognize this melatonin, probably time to fall asleep. And so, of course, melatonin is, in fact, included in the sleep aid. 2 pills, 3 milligrams. And valerian root, 300 milligrams, only 2 capsules. This is going to decrease stress and anxiety, help you fall asleep. It, in fact, increases GABA. We've already spoken about GABA. It increases it. And how? Well, imagine how hard it is for me to pronounce these words. Valerianic acid. Valerianic. Valerian root has valerianic. How? Well, valerian root has valerianic acid, which inhibits the breakdown of GABA in the brain. So more GABA, more sleep. More sleep than freaking last time. And so a little known fact, you can only fit a certain amount of product inside one of these little capsules, okay? Now, when making this product, these ingredients were the ones that I wanted. There was a little bit room left, and so I was told, can we add anything else? And I'm like, well, go ahead, add anything in there that you think might help. So there's a few other ingredients. They're arguably going to help a little bit, maybe not. Not gonna hurt, but it's in there, no extra cost to you. It's just in there, filler ingredients if you wanna call it. So those are the main ingredients that I believe make this the ultimate sleep aid that you can get legally on the planet. I've consistently used this every night for 2 weeks. I no longer have had to use my prescription sleeping pills from my doctor, and so maybe, just maybe, it can do the same thing for you. Highly recommend you give it a try. Not saying to stop taking what your doctor tells you to take. Don't listen to me. I am not your doctor. Do what your doctor tells you. Show the doctor the pills. Show the doctor the bottle. Say, hey, I want to take this. What do you think? Can I take it? Should I try it? Good or bad for me? I'm not your doctor. They are your doctor. Listen to your doctor, not me. If your doctor says, don't take this, I don't like those ingredients. Bad. don't take it. If the doctor says, hey, like it, maybe we can wean you off some of these other pills. Maybe take this for one day and then don't take it the next. Whatever the doctor says, I suggest you do that. Used to use Costco's Super Sleep. Thought it was good. Thought it was good until I compared to 9. Night and day, not even remotely close to as good. Has only 3 of the ingredients. Melatonin, dose the same as mine. L-theanine, same as mine. 5-HTP dosed at 15%. That's less than 1/7 the dose of mine, and none of the rest. None! Zero of the rest. So if you compare this to this, night and day difference, not even comparable. Not a fair comparison. So if you've tried sleep aids before and they weren't effective, well, you haven't tried mine. $45 for 90 capsules is 45-day supply at 2 pills per day, which is the dose I take. Might last you 90 days, or if you want a really strong dose, 300-pound individual, 30 days. It's worth it for your coffee, which costs more than $1 a day, but you're not willing to spend $1 for a quality night of sleep. I pay $100 a day to get a quality night of sleep. Sleep is paramount. Suffering from insomnia, suffering from lack of sleep, waking up in the middle of the night and you can't sleep. Are you kidding me? Of course it's worth it. So what are you waiting for? Get out of this video, click the link in the description, go to gregdoucette.com, pick up the sleep aid for yourself. It is worth it. More worth it than the fat burner, the protein powder, more worth it than everything. I am telling you, it is the most underrated thing in your regimen right now. So please consider getting the sleep aid a try. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IP Pro. Bloops over there. Harder than last time supplements. Also, we're looking for ambassadors to help promote and sell these products. We will pay you to do so. Don't forget cookbooks, trading books, coaching plans by me and my team. Subscribe and click the bell button. Do them both right now. And until next time, I am out.